everybody. This is the start of day 100 of this journey. It is about 10 a.m. and I am headed northbound. I thought it was going to take me 4 days to make up these 24 miles, but it's ending up only taking me 3, which is wonderful. I only have 9.6 miles to hike today. I've got a big climb, and like I said yesterday, I decided to hike with my full pack. I traded out a lot of my winter gear when my parents were here, so what started as a 32-pound pack when I started my hike in February at Springer Mountain, I now have a 23.9-pound pack, and that's with 4 days of food. Yeah, it definitely feels a little different hiking with a full pack than with a slack pack, but not quite as heavy as I left it, so that's really nice. Yeah, so 9.6 miles today. I've got one big climb, and it's a climb over about, it's like 1,300 feet over 2.5 miles, so I think we can manage. Birds are out. I'm covered in this green tunnel, and yeah. I think I get to see some cliffs today. I've been wanting to see they're like a mile away from the hostel, so pretty pumped about that. All right, let's get to hiking. Okay, so it turns out there was a rezoning, I guess, of Lionsden Road. So that means I do have 11 miles today, and I did walk 9 miles yesterday, and the numbers just haven't been put in the AWOL guide, and now I've got Hook is saying 11. I don't know, it's very confusing. Either way, 9 or 11. I thought I was going the wrong way for a minute. Just really have it together. At least I'm following blazes. Oh man. So this is the 3rd consecutive day of walking, and my foot is tired. So I know that I really just have to slow my pace and, you know, take my time, take breaks, maybe take my shoe off and the compression sock and rub it a bit. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm walking in the right direction, and I'm still, my game plan, today is Friday, so my game plan is to leave on Monday. I'm very nervous. Something I haven't said is that I have talked to a couple people, and I talked to a doctor friend of mine, and he wouldn't give me any recommendations, but he said for himself or for his daughter, he wouldn't recommend continuing on a thru hike, just because the risk of re-injury is very high. So I definitely want to just like take my time, and I don't think it's out of stubbornness that I'm continuing on my hike. I think it's, I wouldn't be honest and I wouldn't be true to myself if I didn't keep trying. So I am going to use extreme caution and listen to my body, and just hope that it will continue to heal as I'm walking. But if it starts hurting and I need to take zeros, or I need to slow down and only do a couple of miles, or if it starts really hurting and I just have to stop in my tracks where I am and set up my tent, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just using this day to really try and listen to my foot, make sure that I'm not risking too much. So yeah, anyways, that's just current thoughts. So I'm finding myself really slowing down today. Trying to stop and enjoy just being in the moment, being present with nature, with the trees, with the way the wind's blowing. It's a really beautiful thing. Guys, I'm walking through the Jefferson National Forest right now, which has been a mere 9 miles away from where I've been this entire month, and look how beautiful it is. I mean, it probably helps that it's so green, but oh, this is lovely. Makes for a nice walk. Now, guys, I knew this was coming, but look at how beautiful this pond is. It's huge. Just out here in the middle of the woods. When I was young, and even now the pond is still there at my grandparents' house, but we used to go to a pond that looked very similar to this and go fishing or hang out or play by the spring, and this is a good reminder of those memories. 2.4 miles of uphill. It's pretty gradual right now, so that's not bad, but oh man. Also, thought I was going to see the cliffs today, but those will be when I leave Woods Hole in 2 days. I'm going to leave on Monday. Water sources have been quite dry, so this little trickle is a lovely sight to see. I just went up a really steep up. It was probably a solid half mile straight up, but I was getting like a little frustrated with myself. I didn't film because I'm trying to really focus on my feet. But I was getting frustrated with myself because I was moving so slow and I can't breathe. And you know, I just had to remind myself that I've been out for 5.5 weeks and I'm still healing. Yeah, so I'm gonna give myself that grace. It's not easy getting back out here, but I think if I continue to make myself slow down, I will make it. Just have to go slow and steady. You guys will probably hear me talking about it a lot because I'm having to constantly remind myself. You guys, look at how beautiful. There's so many of these Cherokee rose flowers. My gosh, they're everywhere. And I think I see some honeysuckles up there. Whew. Yeah, so beautiful. Look at that, honeysuckle tree. I'm used to seeing them on a vine from when I was young. That's so cool. All right. Taking a little spur trail. I think it's probably going to be blocked by trees, but it'd be a nice place to rest for lunch. I assume it would be, let's see, beautiful views of that valley. Oh well, at least I'm resting in the shade for a few. Just took a nice little 20-minute hiatus. It was lovely. Had some snacks, talked on the phone. Now I have 4.7 left to go today. And look how beautiful these flowers are. They're so pretty. Aww. Also, I think I wasn't quite to the spur trail yet that I wanted to have lunch at, because I'm finding, oops, that's a big tree. Look what I just found. This would have been the perfect spot. Oh, I'm so mad. Okay, let me really take my time here. Oh my gosh. Look at the view. the valley I was looking for. It's so beautiful. I'm finally seeing other views than what I've been looking at, and this is awesome. Well, I just saw my friends Mountain Sage and Phoenix. Phoenix has been staying at, working at the hostel also, but she went on a hike with Mountain Sage today. And look, Mountain Sage gave me this beautiful little flower, tore one off and gave one to me and one to Phoenix. I thought it was so sweet. But if that gives you any inkling as to how slow I'm hiking, they're doing 15 miles today, and I'm doing what appears to be 11. So yeah, I'm just taking it easy. They were like, "You gonna keep going northbound with us?" I was like, "I'm gonna let you guys go ahead because I know that they'll be a lot faster than I will, but that's okay." That's just another thing that I've learned about myself while being out here is comparing myself to others gets me nowhere. So comparing my speed, my body type, my personality doesn't get you anywhere. So yeah, pretty much what I've been thinking about. Whew. I've had this lovely path since I left that beautiful spot. Some rocks here and there, not a whole lot of roots. Nice, clear path to walk. I am in a field of ferns. Oh, I think it's so pretty. 1.6 miles to go. I've been listening for the past few months to people talk about this rock scramble. And even though it doesn't look big on camera, it was definitely a scramble. I made it though. I think the road's getting close. Woo! I've waited 6.5 weeks to walk out at this trailhead. Now, Woods Hole is half a mile down the road, and we don't offer shuttles to any other hiker. So, I am gonna make that trek down the hill. At least it's down and not up. But come Monday, I might get a ride. But look at this cute little sign. Woods Hole. Now we road walk. Woo! Walking in as a hiker today. Alrighty guys, well I made it back to Woods Hole, and it was such a cool feeling walking in like as a hiker this time. Well, I mean I was a hiker before, but I got shuttled in and I've been waiting 5.5 weeks to be able to walk in here, so that was really awesome. My positive for today is that even if my body isn't fully ready, I mean it might be fully ready, I don't know, I am still going to try and push on out on Monday, if that makes any sense, and continue my thru hike. So yeah, that was a really good feeling. Anyways, be sure to like and subscribe this video, and we'll see you soon.